What's going on, guys? It's Jerome. I'm back with a new pickup, a new review. Today, we're going to be taking a detailed look at the Nike Zoom Rev. This is Nike basketball's next chapter in their Hyper Rev line. Why they decided to cut the Hyper and just leave it at Rev, I honestly don't know. But what I can tell you is I'm really digging how the Zoom Rev looks. It has a real lifestyle feel to it. It kind of reminds me of a boot. I have no idea why. That's just what they remind me of. But I'm really digging the mid-top construction because it seems like these days you're either getting something that's way too low or way too high, or you're getting a booty construction. And those are three things that I'm not really too high on. So I'm really happy to see the Zoom Rev use a mid-top construction. That's my favorite cut to play in. So just based on that alone, I'm really digging the Zoom Rev. But there've also been some pretty good colorways for the Zoom Rev, like the black pair with the gum bottom. Those things are pretty vicious. But looks aren't everything. Let's talk about the tech, the performance in the Zoom Rev. And I think there's no better place to start than the outsole. Look at this, guys. As you can see, the outsole has a ripple wave design, which means the outsole has some topography to it. It's not just flat. These waves, these grooves, these crevices, whatever you want to call them, the ridges, they actually are like 3D. I know it's kind of weird to say everything in real life is 3D, but stick with me here. Nike has been using this outsole design on a couple of their lifestyle Nike sportswear models, and now they're bringing it over to the Zoom Rev, which obviously is a performance model. So I'm really excited to see how this affects the performance. I'm not too sure. Again, I haven't played in something like this, but just taking an educated guess, I'm gonna assume that these grooves offer a little bit more compression and it'll make things feel a little bit more bouncy. But on the flip side of things, it might make things a little bit unstable. Again, I really don't know. I haven't played in something like this. This is truly unique. I think it looks really cool, but will it perform? I'm not too sure. I think it will. There's a good chance it will. We're just gonna have to wait and find out. Sticking with the outsole, as you can see, full length herringbone, simple, true, you know it's gonna work. As long as this rubber compound does its job and it's not completely terrible, I have no doubts that the traction on the Zoom Rev will hold up on a variety of surfaces, even outdoor ones, because the rubber compound isn't durable per se, but there's a lot of it, so it should last you for a good amount of time. The next thing I want to talk about is the cushion setup. The Zoom Rev only has 4-foot Zoom Air, which a lot of people were disappointed by because the Hyper Rev line has always had Zoom in the heel and 4-foot. The original Hyper Rev had it full length, but this didn't really bother me because honestly, I rarely use my heel. And when I do, I'm not really looking for a cushion in that area. I'm looking for the heel area to be stable so I don't fall over on hop steps and jump stops. So again, I'm not really looking for any cushion. So the fact that the Zoom Rev only has cushion in the 4-foot shouldn't really bother me, and it shouldn't bother players who are 4-foot heavy and rarely use their heel. Everyone else, I can totally understand why this would be a bummer, especially since these are the same price as last year's Hyper Rev model, which had heel zoom. As for the materials on the Zoom Rev, the entire upper is a very lightweight, breathable mesh material that is extremely comfortable. Just trying these on, the Zoom Rev is a very comfy model when it comes to the materials. Like I said, the upper, that mesh, it's true. There is a fuse overlay in the toe area just to prevent ripping with toe drags, especially if you're playing outdoors. That can be really nasty to mesh materials. So it's good to see a little bit of reinforcement in this area. The overall fit for the Zoom Rev was pretty snug, so I would highly recommend going true to size. If you're a wide footer, and I mean wide footer, I'm gonna say you should probably go up half a size. I know I can't talk, but just to reiterate, go up half a size if you're a wide footer. That pretty much takes care of all of the tech in the Zoom Rev 17. There's not a whole lot, but I think everything that is here is gonna work really well with each other, and it should translate to a very solid encore performer. Is it gonna blow me away like the original Hyper Rev? I highly doubt it. But like I said, I think these are gonna be a solid encore performer. If you're interested in picking up a pair, there will be purchase links in the description box below. If you have any questions on the Zoom Rev, let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer you. Stay tuned for the performance review. Give it about a couple of weeks. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. My name is Darren. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Zoom Rev. Out. One of the main reasons why I'm excited about this model is because the cushion setup has a full-length Micro G foam midsole, which anyone who knows me knows that Micro G is not only one of my favorite cushion setups of all time, but it's a go-to option for me on court today because it just caters to my play style perfectly.